Folks, welcome to Watson's Wagons. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, if you're brand new to the channel, please do me a favor. Subscribe, hit the bell, do whatever, so you can stay up to date with everything that we're working on. So tonight, we're going to go ahead and install exhaust and intake valve guides using a drift that we just had modified today at Jeff's place. And there's a video on how we did that using his South Bend lathe, vintage lathe. It's got United States Navy markings on it, which is kind of cool. And what is it? Joint Army Navy, I think was the stamp on the end of it. But anyhow, you got to check the video out. It's before this one. But this is the tool that we made. And it's a 3/4 inch, brass drift that I got off of Amazon. And if anybody wants the link, just let me know. But then we put this thing on his lathe and we cut this down so I had a nice pilot and a flat surface to drive the valve guides in. So I'm working on cleaning out the holes that these guides slide into, and I'm just hitting them with a little bit of WD-40 on this very soft brush and kind of boring it out a little bit and cleaning it. And I'll run a little rag through there and just kind of dry it out and just check it to make sure I don't have any specks or anything on there. And then we're going to go ahead and drive these in, and you'll see we got a perfect fit. All right. And the reason why we're using brass is because I want this to absorb the brunt of the force that's being applied to this. I don't want this to get beat up and shattered. Metal's very sensitive. And I ain't going to doink it up. So not only am I using a brass drift, I'm also using a Harbor Freight Special brass hammer. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and just re-angle the camera and show you what I'm doing, and the process works. And it doesn't take that long. So check it out. Just a note here, exhaust valves, the flat side goes up, okay, which means the taper is going to be pointing down for the exhaust. The intake valve, like this, taper side up, okay. And you'll notice there's a 7/8 depth on this, and we went ahead and put the scratch mark on the punch. So that line is going to line up with the top of this block. Just don't go past it. Both are the same. We'll start lightly just to get it started. Okay, you can see it's actually going in a lot easier than I thought. Keep constant downward pressure on the drift. We don't want it to bounce back and forth. I'm watching for that line. Right there. Let me get the camera for you. Here's the exhaust. Okay. And the guide's in good shape. So the homemade tool is doing exactly what we wanted it to. Perfect. Let's get the rest of them in. Okay, notice all my exhaust valves are started with the taper down. Intakes, taper up. Exhaust, exhaust. Okay, you get it. These are going in much easier than they came out, obviously, because the surfaces are clean. And it's not taking a whole lot of force to do this. Let's go ahead and finish them up. We've run into a problem on the last few, and I don't know if the drift is causing this problem or not. The valves are going in without a problem. However, all of the intake valves are biting into this tool, or the tool is swelling as it goes in. Now, if I take my intake guides, or excuse me, intake valves, now they don't fit, okay? The exhaust valves do. Let me grab an example here. I got no problem with an exhaust valve going in. Let's see here. This is the next exhaust valve. No issue. Intake valve. Nothing. So I can't tell if the drift is compressing the head of that valve guide or not. But regardless, it's going to have to be reamed. So right now, all the intake valves are closing up a tad bit, and the tolerance is just not there. So don't know why that is. I know the tapers are different, but you know, I haven't even lapped these, and I'm getting a nice bounce. But so what happens is now, even though the drift is spinning freely in here, it's catching, and I'm going to have to work it out. So I'm not too thrilled about that. Let me put these back so they're not out of sequence. And see if we can get this guy out of here. So if you have any experience with the drift like this, let me know. Okay. And there's no burrs on it. You can see, pretty clean. I'll go ahead and drive this in at real-time speed so you can see what's going on. Now the exhaust valves, they are a hair larger inside diameter. And, you know, it is what it is. But that kind of bothers me. Almost there. Hello. That'll bite you in the arm, in the hand, or whatever. All right, you bastards. You saw it here live, folks. You ain't Jeep until you get bit. One more. Okay, let's put that last exhaust valve in there. Stiff. See? Not good. That's the kind of stuff that keeps you up at night. So, Let's watch this. Oh, look at that one. I ordered a new valve because this one never fit right to begin with. It was too large. Okay. Intake won't even start. Intake won't start. Okay. Exhaust. Exhaust. Intake. Intake. Exhaust. There we go. We got another exhaust that needs to be reamed. Intake, nothing. So I was told that these things shouldn't need it, but the evidence says otherwise. Okay? See, that thing's stuck in there now. All right, we got to get us the appropriate reamers for this and get these things reamed out. I'll bring the camera over here and show you what we look like underneath. Here's the underside. Okay, experts, tell me what I did wrong, or is this par for the course and I just need to ream them? Pretty sure I need to ream them. Doesn't look like any of these things broke. Let me shine a light down this one exhaust port and see what's going on, because it's a little concerning that it only goes halfway. Yeah, valve's clean, or the valve guide's clean. Okay. Talk to me. Yeah.